The rhythmic thud of my makeshift hammer against the stubborn clay echoed through the dense forest. Days turned into weeks as I meticulously worked on constructing my primitive technology shelter. It was a project born out of a fascination with the ingenuity of early humans, a desire to reconnect with the raw elements. The walls were slowly rising, a testament to my patience, and the rudimentary tools I had crafted from the surrounding wilderness. I was finally starting to feel a sense of accomplishment, a quiet pride in my self-sufficiency. Then the sky began to darken. The wind picked up and the first fat drops of rain splattered against the leaves. My shelter, still in its nascent stages, was far from weatherproof. Panic began to claw at the edges of my resolve as the storm intensified. The wind howled like a banshee, tearing at the unfinished roof, threatening to rip away the thatch I had so carefully woven. The rain transformed into a torrential downpour, turning the ground into a muddy quagmire. My carefully laid foundations started to erode, and the walls, still vulnerable, began to show cracks. I scrambled to reinforce the structure, battling the elements with a primal desperation. Every survival skill I had painstakingly acquired was put to the ultimate test. I fought to secure the roof, using branches as makeshift supports, my hands raw and bleeding. The clay walls, saturated with water, threatened to collapse under their own weight. The storm was relentless, a furious assault on my fragile haven. My meticulously planned construction had turned chaotic. I was no longer a skilled craftsman, but a desperate survivor. As the storm raged on, I found myself improvising, adapting and problem-solving in ways I never thought possible. I learned to harness the wind to my advantage, using it to drive away the water. I reinforced the walls with whatever materials I could find, creating a patchwork of resilience. I felt a surge of pure, unadulterated adrenaline, a raw connection to the primal forces of nature. The experience was a brutal lesson, a reminder of the unforgiving power of the natural world and my own vulnerability. Finally, as abruptly as it began, the storm subsided. The sun emerged, casting a golden light over the battered landscape. My shelter, though damaged, had survived. I surveyed the scene, exhausted but exhilarated. The chaos had tested me, pushed me to my limits, but it had also revealed a resilience I didn't know I possessed. The experience was a stark reminder of the importance of preparedness, the fragility of human endeavors, and the enduring power of the human spirit. My primitive technology shelter construction had become a crucible, forging a newfound respect for both nature and my own capacity to endure.